The mustard, the black, I think it's amazing. Look at this pink and blues, and it's like an animal print. I don't know what it is. But of course, I was just interested in the fabric. A few days ago, I visited a huge fabric district in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Biggest fabric place I've ever been, and I'm taking you along. Also showing you so many things I got there. Oh my gosh, stay with me. Hi sewing friends, I'm Karina from liftingpinsandneedles.com. Welcome to this channel that is all about sewing, limitless sewing, and I'm so excited to share today all the fabric goodies I found in Sao Paulo, Brazil. If you are new to this channel and you don't know who I am, I'm Karina. I like to sew. I've been running this channel for 5 years and I am currently living in Brazil, and I'd always wanted to go to the huge city of Sao Paulo. The only times I've been there actually is just when I go there to the airport. I think I'd been in the city with my parents years and years ago, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, but just around the outside areas of the city where they have big shopping malls. But to actually go in the city center, yeah, I'd never been there. Pretty overwhelming. It's a city that has like 20 million people. 5 years to get to the fabric place. I mean, I've been dreaming of going there, and I'm so happy I went. Now that I've been there and know how it is, you know, I'm pretty confident to go again, maybe even by myself, you know. Who knows? We did spend a couple of days in the city, a few days doing a few other things, more cultural type museum things, but there was a whole morning separated for fabric shopping. Husband and my son went along with me. They took their backpacks. I wanted to take mine, but my husband was like, no, 2 backpacks should be enough. Because I ended up carrying bags in my hands also. Yeah, we should have taken 3 backpacks. It was that good. So I am taking you along with me, starting from the night before when I was just hyping myself up and getting excited. So let's see. Hands-on filming inside, a little bit on the street, a little bit in the fabric shops, and then I'll share everything that I purchased. Hi everyone, I'm just filming with my phone, so I'm not sure if the audio is going to be good. I've come here one night to the hotel pool. It's on the last floor. There's no one here. It's like 8 p.m. and the temperature is amazing. It's nice and warm. We're in the middle of winter, but it's so nice. Tomorrow morning we're planning to head over to the fabric district here in Sao Paulo. It's pretty big and it's actually pretty easy to get around using Uber. Super safe, super fast, super easy. There's like a billion Uber drivers everywhere. Like every time I've used the app, there's literally one like 1 minute away, so it's been really nice to get around. I've just been doing a few little strokes up and down the pool. It's really nice. So excited about tomorrow. I hope it's safe enough for me to film. I'll probably be filming inside the shops, not outside on the street. Who knows? See you soon. We were staying in the city center and it took about 25-minute Uber ride to get to a big suburb called BRAS, and within that suburb there's a few streets, blocks actually, just full of textiles. There's another section in this suburb that sells ready to wear, but of course I was just interested in the fabric. Pretty active. I didn't really feel it was unsafe at all. There was just people buying fabric and minding their own business. Lots of people buy in bulk. They buy the whole roll, so you can see people moving rolls of fabric back and forth everywhere. Very interesting to be there. I really enjoyed it. I took my husband and my son. They both had backpacks to carry more of my fabric. I was going to carry some in my hands also. Pretty overwhelming to get there. Didn't know what shop to go in first, where to start looking, but then it gets exciting, you know. The prices were so good. I mean, so much lower than what I pay around my area in the local shops that I visit. This is the first shop I ended up going into, and I did find some things here. The shops, some of them were pretty messy, some were really tidy. Lots of them had bolts hanging from those metal contraptions, so you could really see and touch the fabrics up close, so that was good. I found this really bright pink linen cotton blend. It looks more red on screen, but it's got a lot of texture and the price was fabulous. So I ended up getting that. In another shop, I found some colorful stretch mesh, which I love, and I love this print, so I got a little bit of that. Then I I found that scuba that was lovely. I love that print. You've seen me sew with some embroidered knits, and I found the shop that had some. The only color I liked though was this bright red, so I got a bit of that. And of course I'm getting other things that I'm not filming here. It wasn't possible to film everywhere. The salespeople don't actually mind being filmed. They don't really care. I know there's a lot of vloggers from Brazil that go and film in these places, so they were not shocked that I was pulling up my phone when I could. Here I'm buying some linen blends. They had so many colors. The price was so good. This is a typical 55% linen, 45% rayon blend, and I got some burgundy, I got some green there. I'm on a shop that has a second floor, so I'm on the second floor now. I'm gonna go down and show you how it looks. This particular shop had 2 stories, so coming down from the stairs I managed to film all that. Very colorful. One thing to note, in all of these shops there's basically maybe 90% of men that work there and sell the fabric and cut it for you. Only a few women. In this particular shop I found cotton eyelet or broderie anglaise in many colors. 100% cotton. So nice. I'm in a shop where I found a lot of rayon Swiss dots. Beautiful. I got basic colors, super nice. Some fabrics you can rip them instead of cutting them, and this type of rayon is perfect. You get really neat selvages and across the grain, so I love that they were doing that. Cotton eyelets, found one in purple and others that are embroidered with like golden thread. So pretty. These are 100% cotton, broderie anglaise in many colors. I know my mum would have loved to see that. These were a little bit more expensive, so I decided to get a little bit of that, but just a meter each. There's the lady cutting out for me. Look at that golden one. Here is a back view of my husband and son with loaded backpacks. There's still a little bit more space. My aim was to get them both filled up a lot and then carry some in my hand. I found this huge shop that sold everything haberdashery, and I wish I could have had more time to spend in there to look at everything. I mean, the buttons, everything was sold sort of in bulk though. I got so many zippers and threads and stuff. Oh my gosh, I was so happy. Such a big place. Never seen so many zippers in so many colors, so I got a lot. I think I got 21 zippers to make jackets with, you know, separating zippers. Long ones was a gold mine. Let's get back to real life and I'll show you all the things I found. So I just got back from a trip. I need a vacation from the vacation. I haven't posted a video in 9 days, I think. Yeah, there's a lot to do when you get back from a trip. Things to do around the house, catch up. So I am filming this one just to share the fabrics. In this opportunity, I'm not pairing to specific patterns or anything like that, because that would mean I have to take a whole day. It's quite a lot of work, and I do a lot of videos like that already on the channel. If you want to see some of those, I do have a playlist of fabric to pattern pairings, so if you want to have inspiration, I've done a ton of those videos. But this is just your classic showing the fabric, that's all, just sharing the joy. So I've got the fabric all around me here. I'm sitting on the floor because it's just easier to grab them. I've separated all the fabric into 4 main groups. One is linen blends. The other one is flowy woven fabrics. The other ones are cottons, different types, different textures. I didn't buy like plain cottons. You'll see they're really, really nice. And then the 4th group will be knits. Let's start with a nice linen fabric. As you know, I have a little series running on the channel all about linen. I'll leave you a playlist down below in the description box. I'm really into this fabric right now. This is a blend, 70% linen, 30% rayon. I really love black and white prints. I think they're always amazing. I got the typical 3.5 meters, which is almost 4 yards, and that's enough to make like a simple blazer or jacket, a pair of pants and a pencil skirt, you know, the triad. So I think this is amazing. It's so pretty and so soft. I can tell there's a little bit of rayon in here, but it is a pretty heavyweight fabric, I would say. Perfect for what I want. No design that's flowy, like with gathers and all of that. This is not the right fabric for it. It has to be pretty structured with dots and, you know. And then I got the same fabric. It's just a different colorway, but the same print. This one just has a bit of green in there. Super bright. I love that green. I've really been liking green right now, and mixed with the black and white I think is amazing. Yeah, I also got 3.5 meters of this. The prices were amazing. I mean, I couldn't not get all that fabric. Then I got this green. Now this one is a different blend, 55% linen, 45% rayon. This is really bright green and it goes with this, right? I just got 1 meter because all I want with this one is a pencil skirt. So this color, I think it's just way too much. Like, I wouldn't want this color for a jacket or pants, but for a pencil skirt, definitely. So just got a bit of that. And then I got a burgundy. It's actually showing quite true to color there on the screen. It's a little bit crumpled, but it's really nice. I don't have a color like this. Most of the ones I have are more sort of red. This is burgundy. It's really nice. 3.5 meters, you know. The next two are 100% linen. They were still pretty pricey, but less pricey than the ones I've purchased online or in person in like real life shops, not like these shops. So I got this fuchsia pink color. It's so beautiful. I mean, this is just lovely. On the selvage, it's got embroidered that it says 100% linen. It's so beautiful. It's just the loveliest color, and I like pinks like this. I don't like pastels. This is a good color for me. So there's quite a lot here, 3.5. It was an investment, you know. These fabrics are pretty valuable to me, and you know, the jacket, pant and skirt thing is gonna work really well. And then I got in the same shop just another tone. This is a blue sort of teal color. I don't know, look, it looks like denim. This would be like a denim replacement for me if I wanted to have that denim look, but it's linen instead. I love it. It's so pretty. Same 100% linen. Oh, it's just so nice. It's so soft. Very beautiful. Next, I'll show you some Drapey woven fabrics. The first few are 100% rayon. This is really pretty. I mean, I love this type of abstract print like this. I love the colors in here, the terracotta, the teal, the mustard, the black. I think it's amazing. I really like this fabric. I think I got about 2 meters of this one. Very flowy. It's a medium weight fabric. Heavier type of rayon. I love these fabrics like this. I also like the lightweight ones, but these are just hefty. They have more body to them. Very beautiful. Then I got a stripy 100% rayon. This is a rayon sort of satin. It's got a bit of a satin sheen on the right side of the fabric. This is a selvage here. So in theory, the stripes are horizontal, but I'm always happy to cut cross grain to get vertical stripes. I'll just wash the fabric a few times to make sure it shrinks all it wants to. 2 times at least, and then I'll be good to go to put every single pattern piece on the cross grain or do whatever I want. Just a classic sort of stripy thing. Shirt dress would be nice, you know. Following with some print 100% rayons. I love this one. This is a teal. I really like this color. I'm really liking teal at the moment. I have shoes and a handbag with the black. I think it's really pretty. I think this is going to be a really nice simple blouse. I didn't get much. I think I only got 1.5 meters, which was silly. I was trying to be really mindful of the amounts because we were carrying them. My husband, my son, they were carrying heavy backpacks, and yeah, it was a bit of an ordeal. I saw other people shopping with little suitcases with wheels or little trolleys. That's a good idea, and that's exactly the way I shop when I go to the fabric district in Santiago in Chile. But here in Sao Paulo, I was not prepared, you know. Anyway, I got as much as I was able. Look at this lovely rayon. It's got a purple print background and some yellow flowers. So, you know, I have some purple pants. I thought a little blouse would be really nice to go on top. And because I plan to make a really simple one, maybe even sleeveless, I just got 1 meter. It's like tiny amount, just enough to make a really simple top to go with those purple pants, because I don't have many things that go with them, you know. Then I have some solids. Now all these solids are 100% rayon, but they do have some texture on them, which makes them appealing to me. So this is a black. I'll see if the camera can pick up the texture here. It's got a bit of like a snake skin texture. I don't know. I hope you can see what I'm talking about with the texture there. It's hard to show. It's black. But it's super soft, super drapey. It's lovely. It's got a little bit of sheen to it. It's like a jacquard type of weave for sure. There's one side that is a little bit shinier than the other. and there's definitely a really beautiful texture. So I couldn't pass up this black textured rayon because I love them. And then the following three, they're all the same, and you saw this in the footage I filmed. I got these Swiss Dots fabrics. So crumpled, sorry. This is in a royal blue. I got some in green, which I love. I love this color. And then I'd never seen it in purple because I've seen this type of fabric before. I've actually made garments with fabric like this before, but I'd never seen purple. Look at this, the Swiss Dots, very crumpled. But look at the texture of the fabric. It's so pretty, oh my gosh. I mean, I wanted to get all the colors, but I got three because, you know, I think I only got 1.5 meters of each. The following fabrics are Poly-crepe fabrics, chiffony type fabrics, really, really lightweight. So that meant that they take up no space and they weigh basically nothing. So I was quite happy to get them. This is a bit of an animal print thing going on, but it's mixed. Look, it's got swirls and stripes and it's really silky. Like you would think this is silk, but it's not. It's that light, it's that soft, it's that nice. Love it. And I only like animal print in grey tones. This ticks all the boxes. Black and white. It's a bit of tie-dye thing going on, but not that much. I think it's a really tidy one, like the print. And I always love these types of tones. I think they're classic, and I got enough for a nice little blouse. They're actually all stripy, all the ones that come next. Look at this. Transparent city. Very transparent. Purple with different green tones in there in the stripes. A bit of white. Love it. And then the same in a different colorway, only this one has a more predominant burgundy in there instead of purple. Look at that. And it's so soft, so lovely. Now these stripes are vertical if I want to cut them on the normal grain line. So that's a selvage right there, so that's nice. This one, the stripes are horizontal because this is the selvage here, but you know, I can always cut them like this. And here we have a lot of colors, pink and blues, and oh my gosh, and it's so soft and airy. I wish you could touch them with me. They're so nice. These are not the scratchy, awful type of polyester fabrics. They just feel so soft, so nice. The next little pile I have on the floor are the more structured wovens. These are all 100% cottons, just in different types of weaves and weights and textures and all of that. This is actually the first fabric I purchased when I got to that place. I went in the first shop and I just saw the pinky on the side of my eye and I went straight to it, like boom, just drew me in. It's a really nice hot pink. Look, the weave in this one is really loose. It's really nice and textured. More cotton than linen, but it's really rustic looking and I love that. I mean, top stitching would look amazing. It's a little bit sheer. This is a type of fabric I definitely want to wash a few times so that it shrinks all it has to. You know, these loosely woven fabrics are prone to that, so you have to be careful. They can also grow and stretch out in the neckline and all of that, so it is a delicate-ish type of fabric to work with, but then the results are beautiful. What I can see with this is like a shirt dress or just a long shirt that can be like a swimsuit cover-up or something. I mean, the color is so beautiful. I found this chambray. This is the right side, that is the wrong side. Both sides are really beautiful. I'd have a really hard time choosing which way I wanted to be my right side because you could use either or. I think I'd go with the darker side as the right side of the fabric. I don't know, it's going to depend on my mood. This is 100% cotton. It's sort of structured. It's not too drapey. It's really nice. Light to medium weight, and this would be an amazing blouse or shirt. I've bought fabric like this before, but all the ones I've seen here locally are either on the grey tones or blue tones that look like denim. I'd never seen this color. So pretty, I got it straight away. I show you some Swiss dot that was 100% rayon, but this one is 100% cotton. It's super lightweight, a little bit transparent, perfect for the hot weather. You know, this is the type of fabric that is super breathable and really nice to wear. It's red and the texture is amazing. I got just enough for a shirt, 1.5 meters. Very happy. You saw some footage of some embroidery anglaise or cotton eyelet 100% cotton fabrics, and there were some really nice baby type colors, you know, in pastels and whites and stuff. I got purple. I'd never seen this type of fabric in purple, so I got it straight away. This one doesn't have anything special on the selvage like scallops, But if I wanted to, with a little scissors, I could go and cut around that really, really carefully and create my own scallops along that embroidery if I wanted to, which I probably will because then I don't have to hem it. And I can cut it all on the cross grain and get that scallop to be the hem. So very pretty, 100% cotton in purple. What's not to love, you know? And then the next two are also 100% cotton, but they have another type of thread there. Because the embroidery is so heavy, these are pretty heavy, pretty structured. I wouldn't make anything that has volume. I'd make something pretty fitted with darts and that type of thing. Look at that. That would be the hem of something on this, you know, this is the selvage. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I only got 1 meter, which means I can just make a really basic top with really short sleeve. This one has like golden embroidery, like the thread, sort of fancy-ish. I'd really have to think what I would make with this, but I saw it and I got it. And then I just have a few left here on the side, and these are some knits. I didn't get much knits because knit fabrics tend to be bulkier and heavier than the wovens, and I had limited carrying space, and I'm basically more of a woven lover. In essence, I have to admit it. I love sewing wovens and I like buying wovens much more than I like buying knit fabrics. But I did end up getting some ITY. Look at this. I think it's pretty subdued, you know, it's just white and beige and green background. I found it very pretty, very nice, so I got that one. The other one just turned out to be green also. It's just a darker green with a bit of paisley going on, some stripes, some polka dots. I think this would be an amazing dress. You know, all my dresses I make in ITY always have a lined bodice. If I have enough, it's self-lined, or I line with black ITY that I purchased for that. And then the skirts turn out flowy and amazing, and it's just so nice to wear. So I got these 2 pieces of ITY only, just because I couldn't pass on those prints. I got this embroidered knit. You've seen me sew with this before in navy, burgundy. I've made a few tops. I made one in white also, with white. First time I see red, like this is bright red. And this is a little tricky to work with. It's a little bit slippery, but it's so stretchy. It's so nice. And I bought enough to make a top. I showed you this bit of a stretch mesh. I like making activewear out of this, like a tank or something. The print got me. It's super transparent. This is like wearing nothing, and it's so beautiful. Look at this stretch. I know how to sew with this. It's just like sewing with any other knit. I don't really do anything special when I sew with stretch mesh, and I've really enjoyed the ones I've made. It's really hard to find them in prints, especially ones that I like, so this was very nice. I got some scuba. This was always meant to be a type of figure hugging dress, really bulky. Scuba is a hot fabric to wear, like it's not nice and fresh. I would never make pants out of scuba. Oh my gosh, I would die in there. But a nice dress that's fitted, like a Tessa sheath dress or something like that, would be really nice, nice and stretchy. And the colors just got me. Red, blue. It's like an animal print. I don't know what it is, but colors are so pretty. The last one is an athletic knit suplex, and it's got houndstooth all over it. I also plan to make a fitted dress with this one and do some color blocking with black. I have some black athletic knits that I could mix with that, just so it's not so dizzying, you know. But houndstooth is classic. I love to have stuff made out of houndstooth print. I love it, so I got quite a bit of it. I showed you at the end, I found this humongous haberdashery shop. I wish I could have spent hours in there browsing, but it was getting close to lunchtime. It was really hot. We'd been out there for about 2 hours. It was sort of time to leave, so I couldn't just relax. I got the essentials. When I saw the variety of colors they had for the zippers, separating zippers, went a little bit overboard and I just started grabbing all the colors. Then I counted them. I think I took out 21 or 23. 70 centimeters in inches is, these are all 28, 29 inch length, all of them. Look at this, and all the colors, they're all metal, beige, purple, blue, brown, green, pink, red, like, yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, look at this. I have every color now. I've always struggled with finding really nice zippers when I want to make jackets, because locally I typically can find just black, navy or white, and sometimes I've wanted other colors, so now I have a little collection of other colors. Yeah, why not? It was so nice. And the rest I have here is just boring. I just buy thread in these large cones. I have several colors. And that was all I got. It was so good, so nice. I didn't really need to carry cash around anywhere. All the shops had the little gadgets and you could pay with whatever cards, and it was just really easy, really accessible. Getting there with Uber was so easy. Definitely an experience worth repeating. I would definitely go again, and I'd be confident to go by myself for sure. I'd feel safe and fine, just mingle in there with everyone else and just buy my fabrics and then go. Similar to buying fabric in the area of Santiago that has something like this, but only like 10 times bigger, and there's so much I didn't see. I just stayed in one street. Along that road there were so many others that crossed it that had a ton of fabrics also, so yeah, it could have been a whole day experience, but yeah, I had to cut it short. I hope you enjoy seeing all my finds. I always remember where I buy every fabric, and these are souvenirs for me. When I get these fabrics and make them, I always remember where they're from, all the countries we moved to and live in, and it's always really nice to have fabrics from different places. I hope to get my life settled and back on track after not being here for a while and get back to regular sewing content. Please subscribe and tap on the bell to get notified when I upload again so you don't miss out, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!